Oh, you're gonna love this one. Get comfy, let your thoughts wander, and when you're ready, baby, dream of a new life.
Unleashed Desire by Catherine Serafina. Chapter 3. Ghosts in the Mirror. I woke up to warmth. The kind of warmth that told me someone else was still in bed beside me. The sheets shifted slightly as I blinked into the soft morning light filtering through the curtains. For a second, I didn't move. I just let myself breathe. And then I remembered. The bachelor party, the transformation, Dale. I turned my head and saw Donna, lying beside me like nothing had happened. Her hair was spread across the pillow, her body curled under the blankets, breathing slow and steady. Not a trace of Dale remained. No hard jawline, no deep voice, no broad shoulders. Just Donna again. Serene, familiar. It shouldn't have been jarring, but it was. I had gone to sleep beside a man, woken up next to a woman. The same person, but two entirely different realities. One I still hadn't made peace with. She didn't stir as I slid out of bed. In the bathroom, the necklace was still there, curled on the countertop like a sleeping serpent. I stared at it for a long time, half expecting it to move. It looked like something alive, or at least waiting. 12 hours. That's all it had taken for Dale to vanish and Donna to return. And now the thing was mine. By the time I finished my shower, Donna was up and dressed, sipping coffee and scrolling through her phone like it was any other morning. She didn't mention the party, didn't ask how I was feeling, didn't talk about what I'd seen or what I was supposed to do next. Heading out for a bit, she said, almost as an afterthought. Where? I asked. Errands, she replied, slipping on her shoes. And then she was gone. Just like that. The apartment was too quiet. Every room felt like a waiting room for a life I didn't ask for. I found myself pacing, sitting, standing, moving just to feel like something was happening. But it wasn't. Not really. All I could think about was how easy it had been for her, how effortlessly she'd stepped into Dale's body, into that role, into himself, like there had never been any doubt, no resistance, no hesitation. And it scared me. Because what if the same thing happened to me, and what if I changed and didn't want to go back? What if the person I became made more sense than the person I was? I sank down onto the couch, rubbed my eyes, and let the memories come. It had started the summer after high school. I was 18, alone in the house for the weekend while my parents were off visiting my aunt. My sister had already been away at college for a couple years, and her old bedroom had been turned into a guest room. Fresh linens, neutral tones, but her old stuff was still in the closet. A lot of it, actually. She'd left behind so many things she never needed in her dorm. I didn't go in there often, but that day I did. I don't even remember what I was looking for. Maybe an old charger, maybe just space. The closet door had been slightly open. Inside, tucked off to one side, was a plastic bin full of clothes she hadn't worn in years. Dresses, blouses, skirts, some folded, some bunched, and beneath it all, a small zippered pouch filled with bras and panties. I sat on the edge of the bed, staring at it for a long time, and then I unzipped it. My fingers trembled as I pulled out a pair of black satin panties, soft, smooth, edged in a little lace. I could barely breathe as I stepped out of my jeans and slid them on. They clung to me differently, gently. My whole body buzzed. Then a bra, white, lightly padded. I adjusted the straps, stuffed it with folded socks, put on a silky tank top and a skirt that sat unevenly on my hips. My chest was tight, my face flushed. I looked in the mirror and hated what I saw. I looked like a guy in drag, a joke. My shoulders were too broad, my face too hard, my legs too hairy. Nothing about me felt feminine, but the way the fabric felt, the way the satin moved when I walked, the way the lace grazed my skin under my t-shirt, that stayed with me. I remember the thrill of wearing those panties under my jeans later that week, twice, just to feel that secret against my skin. But every time someone looked at me too long, or a friend clapped me on the back, or my mom said something like, "You look sharp today," I panicked. What if they knew? I stopped after that. Told myself it was weird, a phase, something I should outgrow. But I never forgot it. I gave that version of me a name. The girl in the mirror. The one I couldn't be. The front door opened just after 5. I was still on the couch, heart wrapped in memories I didn't ask for, when Donna walked in carrying shopping bags. She didn't say anything at first, just set them on the table, one by one, like she was unloading groceries. "Got a few options," she said finally. "Didn't know what size you'd end up with, so I grabbed a range." She started unpacking. Leggings, skirts, jeans, fitted tees, tank tops. Then came the underthings, lace panties, stretchy cotton, a few bras in various shapes and sizes, a pair of flats, modest heels, even earrings. "You bought all this for me?" I asked quietly. "For her," she said, not looking at me. "We don't know what you'll look like yet. Better to be ready." Then she pulled out a folder. Yes, a folder, filled with printed haircuts, celebrity faces, color swatches, even makeup palette examples. I was thinking something soft and approachable. Shoulder-length hair, warm tones, maybe an auburn if it suits your skin. You'll probably be around a size 6, maybe 8, depending on how your hips come in. She kept talking. Your voice will adjust on its own, but I think a lighter tone would suit you best. Not breathy, but gentle. Open posture, careful gestures. People respond well to women who don't crowd the space. I'll show you what I mean later. Donna? And for the vibe, I'm picturing a friendly, sweet type. Not too sexy, not uptight. The kind of girl who laughs easily and dresses in layers. Oh, and I was thinking, Donna. She stopped, a blouse halfway unfolded. "I get to pick the name," I said. She blinked, thrown off for the first time since she walked in. "I'm just saying." "No," I said, firmer now. "This one thing, let me choose it." A moment passed, then she folded the blouse and set it down. "All right," she said quietly. "What is it?" I swallowed once. My mouth felt dry. "Alicia." The name settled into the room like dust catching the light. It felt strange and familiar on my tongue, like opening a diary I forgot I still kept. Donna tilted her head. That was fast. I didn't answer. "You already knew." I looked away. "Yeah." There was a long pause. I could feel her staring, but I didn't meet her eyes. "Where'd it come from?" she asked. "I don't know. It just felt right." More silence. But she didn't press. She just nodded once, slowly. "Okay." And that was the end of it. For now. But the air between us felt heavier than it had all day. Because for the first time I hadn't just agreed. I had claimed something.
Did that leave you wanting more? The naughty version's waiting for you on my Patreon, along with so many other juicy little secrets. Go on, baby. You know where to find me.